I probably should have made the title How to Live a More Meaningful Life, or added the trigger warning truth will be revealed, but I don't believe in clickbait. If the truth surfaces, the truth surfaces. And most videos you watch won't be like this one, solely for the fact I don't want your money. I don't want your attention either. I want your honest truth. I want it to shine and be seen. This is not about my religion, but something I can sense that needs to be discussed throughout our generation. How to make life meaningful. This is for the people who are depressed, with no life purpose, who struggle to find meaning in life. The answer is to start with acceptance. First, understand that meaning is subjective, from within, not from the outside. You aren't lost, you're misguided by society. A lot of times we get lost in the what ifs of life, but deep down is a hidden belief that we must behave like our parents or be a good example for our brothers and sisters. But this isn't subjective, it's a pattern. This is like when you ask yourself, what if I went to college? But contrasted with the question of, what if I'm not smart enough? Or, what if I'm not able to finish my homework? First off, you aren't lost. You are smart enough, you're capable of finishing your homework. You mean well, but the meaning isn't coming from within. And that truth is something you need to invest in to become the greatest version of yourself. Know your values and ground yourself in them. Be true to yourself. Now, I'm not about to give you a technique so you can run off and be like, ha ha ha, affirmations and all that bullshit. But just think about this. What do you think about every day that takes you in a positive direction? This could be like going from thinking, what if I went to college, to I've been dreaming of going to college. Your dream of learning and getting a degree are a value of intellect and accomplishment. And a lot of people value that in others, but they don't ground themselves in their own values. So let me ask you this. What are your circumstances? Truth is when you look at your inner world and reality and realize there's a disconnect. What are you going through? It's okay, be honest. I'm not trying to provoke you or even enlighten you. I just genuinely think the world would be a better place if people did some soul searching rather than commit spiritual suicide. My life has no more meaning than yours does. That would take away from the meaning of this video. Hehe. Go into depth, really dig deep into who you are. Truth is realizing your purpose. So if my purpose was to teach you yours, what does that make the purpose of life? Doesn't that make the purpose of life to have purpose? That's pretty vague, even for me, but it's low-key the way to solve life's mysteries if someone were to consider that life has meaning, and how the meaning of life might even be to uncover life's mysteries. Your purpose is fulfilling, so let me drive this home for you. Don't be afraid to dream big. Truth is realizing you are meant to dream big. The bigger your dreams, the bigger your dreams. The more fulfillment you'll feel. Living in alignment with your aspirations feel like joy and optimism. So, what do you really want? Truth is realizing you need to channel your energy. Does your energy ever feel scattered or misplaced? Like you can't focus on one thing for more than 10 seconds and it's because for some reason another thought pops up and it feels intense? This isn't ADHD, it's something deeper. We all have a need for love, for nurture, for a lot of things. But if you can't channel these desires into something meaningful, not by impact, but to change who you are, then you'll never know what you truly want. There are obstacles that break us down, make us feel uneasy, and I will explain these to you. Chasing versus attracting. This can feel like you need to tell everyone your dream in order for it to become reality. Is your energy loud or is it gentle? Expansion versus playing it safe. can feel like a tug of war between reality and your inner world. Are you experiencing a pattern of guilt for what you believe in? Are the negative feelings you face getting overwhelming? You decide when to rest versus keep going. Puer Aeternus. Feeling like you need guidance but really too stubborn to do the actual work. Do you find yourself abandoning yourself because of unconscious desires? I won't go into too much detail on this one, but the main solution I find for the puer is to go on a journey of semen retention if you're a man, and for a woman to stop hanging around grown men who act like children. And this really ties into the whole video on a spiritual level. Questions to ask yourself. What am I fighting for? Know your shadow. The shadow is like your unconscious blocks that stop you from achieving your goals. It's like the light, but pointed in the opposite direction. Since it is unconscious, this could make it seem like you're fighting the world around you. You're not, but if you were to be, this is your shadow. This will be your light. You will know what's worth fighting for when you release yourself from these old patterns. And it won't feel like rage, it will feel like release. What did the younger me wish I would become? Believe in yourself by giving yourself a new beginning. Ever feel like you had hope but lost it? Tap into what gave you that hope in the first place. Was it because you were naive? Or was it something like you were one step ahead of the rest? What is or are my passion or my passions? Believe in yourself by overcoming. The way you see yourself is through your courage and wisdom. It's the persistence in you that will deliver your dreams, and vice versa. How can I use my talents to better serve others? Believe in yourself by believing in others who are less fortunate. Seeing others happy will naturally make you happy because you will mirror their emotions. If your talents can make other people happy, it will create a lasting promise for your future. What do I expect the world to look like 5 years from now? Your opinion of the world will reflect your opinion of yourself. If the world looks more meaningful to you in the future, then maybe you are one of hope. Your vision is the biggest step in becoming the greatest version of yourself. So if you're a daydreamer with lots of ambition, give yourself credit. The next step is learning how to integrate it. How can I make today the same way I see the world 5 years from now? Urgency of self-realization and transcendence of the ego. To integrate your vision, it's important to know yourself first. And the only way to do that is to be yourself. To wake up every day and search for yourself. Don't escape, live. Bonus question. Is the meaning of life about new beginnings and acceptance? Life can come at you fast, so just remember to stop and smell the roses every once in a while, and trust the process. Thank you for watching this video.